What is going on? What is going on, faithful? It is your boy Niner Sickness with the Niner Sickness Report. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? I am here to talk a little bit of 49er football. Let's see who joins me in today's conversations. Hope everybody's doing great. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Lucky, how you doing, brother? How you doing, Lucky? Good to see you. Let me bring this up real quick. The Lakers play the Celtics tomorrow. That's going to be an interesting game for sure. What's up, Eric? How you doing? How you doing, Eric? How you doing? Make sure everything's working properly. What's up, Jaime Luna? Hey, Jaime Luna, I haven't gotten your email. Send me your email, brother, so I can send you that gift. So I can send you that patch, brother. Get a hold of me. Send me that email, and I can get you that jersey for you. What's up, Dina? How you doing, Dina? Good to see you. Good to see you. Give me a second, guys. Let me do something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Hold on, guys. All right. Hey, Dina. So for you, Dina, I'm going to send your patch with your jersey. Okay, Dina? Once I send your jersey, I will send your patch, and they can go together for you. If you're watching me on YouTube real quick, do me a favor. Smash the like button. Smash the like button for me. What's up, Master Smith? How you doing, brother? Victor Bud, what's up, bro? How you doing? Fields at 3. I like it. You're welcome, Jaime. Great, thanks. Yeah, my Celtics are going to beat. We'll have to wait and see. But remember, we are without AD and LeBron. So if you guys do beat us, is it really a victory? Yeah, we're going to talk about that, Eric. It's going to be interesting. What's up, Jose? Correct. I agree. Thank you, Dina. So I'm going to show you guys a video clip of Ohio State put out. You guys probably already seen this, but I'm going to show you anyway. Of Justin Fields' second pro day in front of Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. He looks pretty good. Look at that pass. So these are plays that Kyle Shanahan wanted him to run at the second pro day. What's up, David Williams? That's a beautiful pass right there. Look at that. Boom, right down the middle. Kid looks special, man. This kid is definitely special. Definitely special, man. I cannot wait to see this guy in a Niner uniform. Look at that. Dropping that dime. Look at that. Oh. So that was awesome, man. I don't know about you guys, but I like what I saw there. Thank you, Dina. Thank you. What's up, Eddie? How you doing, brother? Thank you. I appreciate that. David Williams, what's up? What's up? Wow, that was Kyle's play. Nice, right on the money. Yes, it was. So, how many of you guys think is going to be Justin Fields or Trey Lance? Or are you guys still believing by some weirdness that it's going to be Mac Jones at 3? I want to get your thoughts, man. Yeah, well, that's what they run a lot over there in Ohio State. One of the play out of the 3 players available, the ones that ran under center the most of the time was Trey Lance. Trey Lance did a lot of under the center, but that's something you can definitely learn as you go. Jose Gonzalez Sr., what's up, brother? Estoy muy bien. ¿Cómo estás tú? Justin Go back Buckeyes. What's up, Nick? I believe Fields or Lance. Did you see this? Oh yeah, number 8. Did you you said saw, but I believe you said did you see the GOAT number 80 talking about Fields? Yes, I did. I heard him. Yeah, that's going to be, that'll be interesting. I doubt that'll happen, Jose, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets decide to go with Justin Fields. None of the Jets representatives were there today, but crazier things has happened in the draft. So would I be completely surprised by it? No. Do I think that Fields actually, as much as I like Fields should go number 2. He should go to the Jets. But the Jets are not that smart. So they're going to stick with, and don't get me wrong, Zach Wilson is not a bad quarterback either. He's pretty good. But I think that the direction that the Jets are going to go, they're going to go Zach Wilson. Now it's going to be a matter of what direction Kyle Shanahan goes. Does Kyle Shanahan take Justin Fields? Does he take Trey Lance? Or is he going to do the craziness and take Mac Jones? And I want to ask you guys, is Mac Jones a crazy pick at 3? I mean, what happens if they take I am not for Mac Jones. I'd rather have Justin Fields. My guy is Trey Lance. I love Trey Lance. But if they take Mac Jones and we win a Super Bowl in the next 2 years, where would your perspective be? Would you be like, we won a Super Bowl, but I still want it Fields? Or we won a Super Bowl and I like Mac Jones now? I want to get your guys' perspective from that. Fields looks great, but I still like Lance. Me too. But I wouldn't be disappointed with Fields either. Possibly, Nick. I live in Alabama, and I'm a Mac Jones fan. But I want a quarterback that's not afraid to run. I'll take Fields, but I'll trust whatever decision the Niners make. Eric, that's actually a great point. At the end of the day, we got to support what Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch does for the San Francisco 49ers. That's a very valid point. I represent the 49ers emblem. Do I prefer Justin Fields? Yes. Do I prefer Trey Lance over Mac Jones? Yes. But I got to believe that if Kyle Shanahan is really looking into Mac Jones, then Kyle Shanahan believes in his heart that he can win and win consistently with Mac Jones. Now, I am not for Mac Jones, but if they take Mac Jones at 3, I know a lot of 49er fans, myself included, will be disappointed. But 2 years from now, when we start winning games and we're in the championship every year or in the playoffs, possibly the Super Bowl, we may look at this pick of Mac Jones. But if he fails, and then if Trey Lance or Justin Fields starts balling with Atlanta or the Broncos, now, then we'll be like, man, what was Kyle Shanahan thinking? Now, this is what I heard. I heard that the Niners and the Broncos were discussing with each other the possibility of trading Jimmy Garoppolo to the Broncos. That's what I heard. I heard they were talking amongst each other and the possibility of trading Jimmy to the Broncos. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, wow, okay. What's up, my brother? Good to see you. Yep. You know, the reality is, guys, Mac Jones is not the popular choice. Mac Jones is not the popular quarterback, especially in the direction that the NFL is going, especially watching players like Patrick Mahomes, Josh, what's the kid's name from the Buffalo Bills? I just lost track of his name. Watching players like the quarterbacks like that, you get fired up. Russell Wilson. You get fired up for a quarterback that is able to move with his legs. Josh Allen. Thank you, Jaime. So when you start looking at these quarterbacks like Josh Allen, you start looking at these quarterbacks like Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, the kid over there with the Ravens. You want a quarterback that is able to escape the pocket when everything breaks down. You want a quarterback that can extend the play, break out of the pocket, and allow the receiver, like Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, or George Kittle, to break away from the defender and throw them the ball. How many times have we seen Russell Wilson do that to the 49ers? How many times have we seen Niners defenders grabbing Russell Wilson, and Russell Wilson escapes to the left, one of the receivers breaks loose, and he throws a 40-yard pass? I don't think Mac Jones is a bad quarterback. I think Mac Jones can be very good in the 49er system. But I want a quarterback that is able to escape the pocket when things break down. I want a quarterback that is able to extend plays with his legs and allow our receivers to separate from the defenders and catch a pass for a first down. I'm tired of sacks. I'm tired of the quarterback not able to go anywhere. I want to see my quarterback extend plays. I heard about that. Possibly. What's up, Stephen Ford? How you doing, brother? I was well rooted for the logo of Landry. Yeah. Let's see here. What's up, Ed Dominguez? How you doing? Austin, what's going on, brother? So I want to let you. Yeah. Who told you that Jimmy was going to the Broncos? No, no. Nobody. If you watch the Niners GM talking to the GM with the Broncos, they were discussing, and I think ESPN mentioned it as well, that they could be talking about moving Jimmy to the Broncos. What's up, Scott? How you doing, brother? Yeah, that'll be a nice combination, Scott. The possibilities of Field tossing the ball to Brandon Ayuk, Debo Samuel, George Kittle, Juice, Raheem Mostert. It'll be exciting. I don't know about you guys, but this offense is going to be stoked. Having our offensive line back, having Trent Williams sign, bringing Alex Mack to the center, that line just got better. With the addition of the center, our offensive line got better. Now let me ask you guys a question. If we draft Justin Fields, should he start day one? And should we move on from Jimmy? Or do you guys feel that we should keep Jimmy and allow Fields to learn the system? Or should he play day one and begin to take his lumps on the field? What's up, Russell? I want a quarterback who can throw receivers open and stride. I know Mac Jones does that, but I've seen Justin Fields do that as well. I've seen Trey Lance do that, but I like Mac Jones doing that a little bit more. What's up, Tom? I couldn't even offer enough to get something done. Yeah, well, we're going to have to wait and see. Remember, the relationship between the Niners and the Broncos are real tight. John Elway and John Lynch have a great relationship. And I understand that John Elway is not the general manager no more, but he's on top of the Broncos. So, I don't know. Anything's possible. It can be just rumors. It can be just speculation. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be that. But my question to you guys, should Justin Fields start if he gets drafted by the 49ers? What's up, Rob? Trading Jimmy G would be the huge mistake. Kyle Shanahan's playbook is difficult one to observe, and he already got years under his belt to study front and back. But we need someone to be reliable backup with scrambling abilities. So Rob says keep Jimmy for a year and have Justin Fields learn, kind of like the scenario with Alex Smith and Patrick Mahomes. I mean, you can't go wrong. So I agree with Rob. You can't go wrong. Yeah, that's one thing about Alabama. Those receivers last year, even though Jones wasn't throwing to them, it was Tua, or the year before. But you're right. Alabama had two first-round receivers going and a running back that is going probably in the first round. So that is correct. But Mac Jones was still accurate. He still had to deliver the ball. And Mac Jones did that pretty good. What's up, Kenny? How you doing, brother? I just don't see how you can mortgage the future for Mac. If you're going to gamble on a quarterback, gamble with Fields or Lance. Higher ceiling for them. That is the big question that everybody's talking about, Kenny. Why would you move up to 3 for a quarterback like Mac Jones? The scary part is if Kyle Shanahan has fallen in love with Mac Jones and was afraid that somebody could go up to 4 or 5 and take him, that could have been the reason why the Niners moved to 3 to assure that they're getting the quarterback they want. I agree with you. Why mortgage the future? You gave up 3 first rounds and a third to move up from 12 to 3. Why would you want to do that for a quarterback that doesn't have that much of a high ceiling like Mac Jones? You would do that for a quarterback like Fields or Lance that gives you the ability to do more, that goes beyond the X's and O's. It's going to be interesting to see what takes place on the 29th of April. Which direction are the Niners going to go? Now, for what I heard is that I forgot what his name is. There's a quarterback they used to what was his name? Oh, John Beck. John Beck coaches, has been working with Justin Fields. John Beck has a great relationship with Kyle Shanahan. They communicate daily. Suddenly, for what I heard was Trey Lance and his agent were told to start training underneath John Beck. So now Lance is training underneath, has been training underneath John Beck. 2020, this year has been a year where you can't have private workouts. You can't bring in a quarterback in. You can't take a quarterback out for dinner or a player. This year is kind of completely different. Having someone in the inside working with these quarterbacks is promising. One thing I do know for sure that the Niners are doing everything they possibly can to get the right quarterback to come in to San Francisco. Phil should start in his, if he has rapport with receiving corp and running. Well, the thing is, listen, I'm not comparing Jimmy G to Aaron Rodgers, but when they drafted Love last year, that put a fire underneath Aaron Rodgers. Hopefully, drafting Justin Fields or Trey Lance puts a fire underneath Jimmy. Now, different scenario. Aaron Rodgers knows that's his team. Jimmy knows this will be the last year he plays for the Niners. So, Jimmy G can do one or two things. He can put a fire underneath him. He can have his best season knowing that he can go to whatever, that teams will pay him and teams will look at him. Or Jimmy can get butthurt and not care. What type of Jimmy are the Niners going to have in 2021? The type of Jimmy that's going to play his butt off for other teams to watch film on him in 2021? Or Jimmy going to get butthurt knowing that he's leaving the Niners and not really care? What kind of Jimmy do you think we're going to get? Let's see. Patrick was a fifth. I don't know what you guys are referring to that. Patrick was a fifth round. Patrick who? What's up? Falcon SF. What's up? I'll take Zach Wilson. A lot of people do like Zach. What's up, Antonio? How you doing, brother? Everybody brings up the issue that if Jimmy can stay healthy, we can win a Super Bowl. Well, shit, he's not mobile. Then what does make you think that Mac Jones' skills is any different? If he can stay healthy, he can run our offense like no other. The upside to Mac Jones over Jimmy is that Mac Jones doesn't get hurt. He's younger. He does a lot of what Jimmy does. I wouldn't be opposed to Mac Jones. That's not the quarterback that I want. I want Trey Lance or Fields. But I gotta trust that Kyle Shanahan knows what he's doing. He's gonna. I mean, his name is on the line. No matter what he does, his name is on the line. He makes the right decision, he looks good. He makes a wrong decision, he may be looking for another job. Yeah, true. Well, they're definitely moving on from Jimmy. The question is, are they moving from Jimmy this year, or they're going to move from Jimmy next year? Now, if we draft Justin Fields, it wouldn't be a bad idea to keep Jimmy. We are a playoff team. We're not the Jaguars. We're definitely not the Jets. We have a great roster. We can win with Jimmy. It is nice to know that, God forbid, 7 games in, 8 games in, if Jimmy gets hurt, then we don't have to turn the ball over to Nick Mullins or CJ Beathard, but that we have either Fields or Lance waiting on deck. So if anything happens to Jimmy, we can definitely feel comfortable of giving the reins to the rookie instead of giving the reins to Nick Mullins like last year. I never want to see a quarterback like Nick Mullins quarterback for the 49ers again. That was heartbreaking. It was really hard to watch Nick Mullins play. That Eagles game was terrible. My God. Okay. Now, you can start Fields much quicker than you should start Trey Lance. But ideally, I think that no matter who you pick, Fields or Lance, I see what you're saying, Jaime. Definitely, you need to keep Trey watching and learning for a year. But I think that if you draft Justin Fields, it will serve him the same purpose to watch and learn. Watch and learn. I think either one of them, most importantly, you got to do it for sure with Trey Lance. But even with Fields, if he sits there and learns the system and is not pressured to have to start from day one, like Trevor Lawrence or Zach Wilson with New York, he'll have the opportunity to learn and eventually take over for Jimmy. Either this year, the middle of the year, or they might trade Jimmy before the trade deadline. Who knows? Okay, I read that one. Would you trade Jimmy for a second round pick? That's what he is worth right now. Yeah, that's a you know what? That's a very valid question. What is more valuable to us? A second round pick this year or the experience of Jimmy G leading this offense and allowing the young rookie to learn? That's a very good question. What should be more valuable to the Niners? A second round or the experience of Jimmy G running the system in 2021 and allowing the rookie to sit back, learn the system, and eventually bring him up to speed? What would be more valuable to the Niners? A second round or allowing Trey Lance or Fields to sit and learn? Well, the thing about Kyle Shanahan's system is a very quarterback friendly. Listen, Trey Lance is a very smart kid. Very smart. You gotta remember that the year that he played in 2019, he was 18, just turned 19 years old. He's only 20 years old now. He studies the film. The kid threw no interceptions. He studies film. He watches defensive playmakers on defense, and he's able to learn. I understand what you're saying, Jose, but I think that Trey Lance can sit 1 year, learn the offense, and Kyle Shanahan's offense, he can come on in 2022 and start for us. But I see your point. I mean, if you sit him for 2 years, but I think just sitting in 1 year would be good enough. That's what a lot of people say, but I'm not going to touch that subject. um, I think in the general consensus, Scott, yes, Kyle Shanahan has given up on Jimmy going forward. But Kyle Shanahan's smart enough to know that we are in a win now mode. If somebody offers the 49ers something that the Niners think of being a good compensation for Jimmy, they will trade him. Maybe they're saying they want to keep him to build up the value of Jimmy G. I don't understand or not understand. I don't know the logic behind it, but they're brewing something. Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch are smart. They're letting the whole NFL know we like Jimmy. Even if they don't, we like Jimmy. We can ride with Jimmy. Jimmy can be part of our team so that they can get a valuable trade from someone. Patrick Mahomes was not picked 5th overall. Patrick Mahomes was picked 10th overall. The Kansas City Chiefs moved up to the 10th spot and they took Patrick Mahomes. Not 5th. Patrick Mahomes went in the 10th, not 5th. You're off by 5 spots. Trey Lance only makes one read all the time. I don't know. Have you watched his film? He's pretty good. Now he's not as good as Justin Fields, but he's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, Carson Wentz is, before he got hurt, I think he's going to be great with the Colts. But before he got hurt, he was a great quarterback coming out of, and he also came out of North Dakota State. So I know it's not a big division school. They don't play all these big teams. But to throw 28 touchdowns and 0 interceptions, even if you don't play these big teams like Ohio State does, Alabama does, but to throw 28 touchdowns and 0 interceptions is very impressive. I think it's impressive. Big Daddy Hot Boys, 49. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Who do you think can take in Kyle Shanahan's playbook faster between Fields, Lance, or Jones and be effective? A lot of what Trey Lance runs, a lot of what the offense that is ran in North Dakota is a lot of what Kyle Shanahan runs with the 49ers. A lot of RPOs. Run heavy to set up the pass. North Dakota runs the ball a lot. They run, pass. A lot what the Niners do in San Francisco is what North Dakota does already. So I would say Trey Lance from that perspective. But I think Justin Fields is a better prospect. I think that Trey Lance has a higher ceiling, but you can't go wrong with Justin Fields. Mac Jones. So if I can put it, I would say Justin Fields, Trey Lance, and then Mac Jones. To answer your question, Rob. The past 4 to 5 quarterbacks that played for North Dakota State have lit it up because they are the Alabama of their conference or division. I don't see any of them succeeding in the NFL. Look at Carson Wentz. He took a shit this last 2 years. Well, he got hurt. And that kind of, he got hurt in the Eagles. I don't know, man. I don't like the way the Eagles were using him. We're going to see the real, true identity of Carson Wentz this year playing behind that great offensive line with the Colts. If he's going to have to prove that he is that quarterback this year. We're going to have to wait and see. I still like Carson Wentz. I just think he got hurt and that kind of messed him up a little bit. But we will have to wait and see. Yes, I stream on YouTube and Facebook. So if you guys want to follow me, kind enough to follow me, you can follow me on Twitter at NinerSickness49 on Twitter. You can follow me on YouTube here. You can follow me on Facebook as well. I'll put it on the screen. Pretty simple. You can follow me there. You can follow me on Twitter at NinerSickness49. I got to change that, by the way. You can follow me on Instagram at NinerSickness, and I would appreciate that. On one of my next shows, I'm going to start doing phone calls. If you guys are interested in calling in and expressing how you feel, if you guys are interested in calling in and expressing how you feel, let me know. Send me an email to ninersickness@yahoo.com. Let me know if I should bring in phone calls. I have the capability of taking phone calls. Do you guys think that it'll be a great move for my show to bring in phone calls? Will you guys call into the show and let me know what your thoughts are regarding our 49ers? Let me know send me an email. at ninersickness@yahoo.com. Let me know if you will be interested coming on as a guest via a phone line, and I can definitely bring you on. Yeah, he's not gonna take Justin Fields, Ed. He's gonna go with Trevor Lawrence. But I hear you. What's up, Glenn? How you doing, brother? Yeah. Well, two things can happen. Jimmy can ball out in 2021, play great, and his value stock goes up. Jimmy can play crappy, and his value goes down. Jimmy gets hurt, we get no value for him. So it can go either way. Yeah, I would love to see Fields. Listen, the West has Russell Wilson, Kyle Murray, and now Matthew Stafford. If we want to continue to be competitive in the West, we need to bring someone with the skill set of Fields or Lance, not necessarily Jones. Me, Fields. I rather take Fields over Wilson. That's me though. A lot of you have probably a different perspective of that. This is what I think. What's up, Mel Hernandez? How you doing? Welcome to the show. I'm going to give you guys my perspective real quick as I start winding down on my podcast today. We have enough money to extend Fred Warner's contract before training camp starts. We have enough money to sign the rookies. Great job, by the way, by Murad Parag to able to do this. Thank you, D Ford, for restructuring your contract. But to your question about Jimmy G, personally, I think no matter whether we draft Justin Fields or Trey Lance, even if we draft Mac Jones, I still think keeping Jimmy this year would be the smartest thing to do. Keep Jimmy, let the rookie learn Kyle Shanahan's system, like the scenario of Patrick Mahomes and Alex Smith, and let's win games. We can win games with Jimmy G. Most definitely. Look at 2019. If he gets hurt, we can bring in the rookie. Now, in 2022, we can trade Jimmy or cut him, and the money that we save, we can use that amount of money, which is about $26 million, and use to extend Nick Bosa. And now with a rookie quarterback, we are now capable really of extending Nick Bosa, because Nick Bosa, the way he looks on film right now, the way he's recovering from that injury, if he plays lights out in 2021, he's going to demand about $30 million per year. And if we want to pay Nick Bosa $30 million a year, it's better to do it when we have our quarterback under a rookie contract. So I will keep Jimmy, have our rookie learn, then get rid of Jimmy for sure next year, trade him or cut him, and use that money that we save from him and give it to Nick Bosa. Okay, let me read some of these questions. I'm falling behind. All right, appreciate that. Yeah, send me emails. Send me emails. Tell me what you think about calling into the show. If you will be willing to call in. What's up, Maverick? Give me some ideas. And if you have ideas on how I should make my show better, please let me know. Send me an email to ninersickness@yahoo.com. Give me your thoughts on how I can improve my show. And would it be a good idea to start taking phone calls? All that information I would highly, respectfully take. Yeah, but that offensive line of the Eagles were terrible, bro. Yeah. Yeah, he's about a second or third. Nobody's going to give him. Nobody's going to give a first for him. That's for sure. Out of the three quarterbacks, Trey Lance, I forgot what the percentage is. I would have to look it up, what the percentage is, but he plays a lot under center. Trey Lance plays a lot under center over there at North Dakota. So for your perspective, Jose, Trey Lance has the better ability to play under center. He's been doing it more than Jones and Justin. Yeah, Nick Bosa is definitely on a mission. Well, one thing about Bosa, if he plays great in 2021, we can sign him, pay him $30 million because his brother got 26, or Bosa can be traded for two number ones. Teams will give two number ones. Look what Khalil Mack received from the Bears. Look what the Raiders received from the Bears for Khalil Mack. The Niners can get at least a two number ones for Nick Bosa if they don't decide to sign him. I can bring you guys on camera too. I'd rather bring you guys on phone calls first, and then I can implement the Zoom calls later. Well, I don't need to use Zoom. I use a different format to bring you on. Anyway, it's always a pleasure. It's always fun talking to you guys. I love your perspective. I love your thoughts. I love your ideas. I love how you guys are passionate about the 49ers. I love how you guys really engage on my podcast, on the comments. You guys are amazing. You guys bring perspective. You guys agree with me and disagree with me. That's fine. You guys bring in your points. I love it. No, I would have no other way. This is why I want to take phone calls, because I know you guys have a lot to say. And I want to give you guys the opportunity to speak on my show and showcase your skill set and knowledge of the game. Yeah, I can't. He's been hurt. He got hurt last year, but he didn't get hurt in 2019. He played the most of the year. What's up, brother? How you doing? So the thing about getting hurt, it's all unpredictable. I hear your point. People, the one that I hate the most is injury prone. Injury prone. People get hurt more than others, but I don't know. It's just the way you train your body and the way you discipline your body will determine, how you play every year. But if they don't sign Bosa, they can definitely get two first rounds for him if he plays healthy this year. 2 feet tall. Another Kyle Murray. All right, guys. You guys are amazing. Always a pleasure talking 49er football. Let's see what the 49ers do on April 29th. Who will be the pick at number 3? Would it be Mac Jones, Justin Fields, Trey Lance, Batman, or Superman? I just threw that in there. What is it true? He is injury prone. He is an injury problem. He will keep him and offer him with the 5th-year option, but after that, I will let him walk because of the money he's going to ask. Well, let's talk about him after 2021. I want to see him for one more year. And then we can definitely have a discussion about Nick Bosa after the season of 2021 for me. All right, guys. It is a pleasure. It is an honor being part of the Niner Sickness Report. It's always a pleasure and honor talking to you guys. You guys are very creative. You guys are very smart. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of my show. Until next time, I am humbly your host, Niner Sickness. We'll see you on the next Niner Sickness Report. Peace.